Hey, what's up? So we're back with another All You See This video. We got some small little topics to talk about. I want to talk about that father giving his son a supplement. I want to talk about that. I do also want to talk about Maurice reviewers awards that he decided to take his time out in his schedule or lack thereof and get his rewards out. I also want to talk about Carlos King got some shows coming out, and I don't know how y'all feel about that. And I want to end it with Gabrielle Union saying about how she made a lot of money and she cheated on her first marriage. But I'm trying to talk about some details that was missed that people overlooked and everything. But check this out. Hey, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You're watching my channel, Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of All You Serious video. And my first All You Serious video of this year. What's up? What's going on? I'm gonna try to promise y'all to do more of these. Trying to on a weekly basis. I'm trying to fit it in my schedule, but I need to start doing this more to give you an update about some of my opinions about some of the social content that's coming up. Because one way about me as a content creator, I had to keep up with a lot of these things and give y'all a commentary about some things that y'all might miss. All right. So that's my goal this year, to give y'all more of these type of contents. All right. Now, some of the the topics that's on this All You See This video has been like from last year, but I wanted to talk about it because I never got to talk my piece about it. So whatever, it's still my commentary, and anything that I may talk about, I'll probably, if the article, anything that will relate to the topics, I'll put it in the topic section. So I won't have to share it here because this is not gonna be a shared thing. It's mostly me talking about the topics, and then y'all can follow through on it on your own. Okay. All right. So if y'all remember correctly, it was a video out there about a father giving a son a supplement, and not no any kind of supplement, not no nutrition supplement that could build his vitamin D or any nutritions like that. It was a supplement of sexual counters and everything that's supposed to help the person libido, drive, and the peace downstairs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to be a little bit scripted with the words, stuff like that. So it was that. So it was a video, a young boy. You could tell he's nowhere, like he probably like preteen, probably 10, 12, 12, 10, 11, 12 years old. Close to his teenager status, but it seems like he's don't even look like he's nowhere in the teenager status yet. And the father gave him something. It was called a honey supplement, right? And he said the kid don't really like honey, but he said, "What is it?" He said, "Something you can take right now and everything." He said, "Oh, I don't want to. I don't like honey." He said, "Just take it and everything," because he said, "You gonna see your girlfriend later on." And so they're laughing. And the sad thing about this is that the kid, and that's his father, he trusts his father. And I think he took it on that. I didn't even see the whole video because I was too like kind of upset about it. Because I said, "What?" I think I did still the whole video. I said, "What is your purpose?" And then this is what I have issue with that. That's not cute. It is not good, and you could damage that boy. One, when y'all say that the LGBTQ community have an agenda, y'all also have to look at the other side of it too. Seems like they have an agenda just as much. If y'all don't call this agenda, pushing agenda on us, I would say to me the heterosexual counterparts does the same thing, and it's too obsessed of the other side Did they damage their own children in the process to make sure they don't be the other side when they know that's not how things work? So when people so preoccupied for the young boys to be grown men so quickly, grown men as sex, of getting girls and getting laid, not the responsibility of being taking care of the household, responsibility of working, of self-discipline, of doing chores, doing things for yourself, being independent. Not all of that, but they focus on the manhood of sex. The father said, you're going to see your girlfriend later on. So what? So you give him the supplement for what you want him to do. I know we know the answers, what he's trying to apply there. So you want your little teenage boy or preteen boy to take the supplement so he could have some uncontrolled natural reaction or uncontrolled unknown reaction to his body. Don't even know what's going to happen. Don't even know what he's taking. That could have damaged his system. And then when his boy get older, he gonna realize why his thing don't work because he needs to rely on the thing you gave him. And you gonna see his girlfriend. So you pushing the thing that he will go see his girlfriend that he might have get laid. That's something you want to teach your son at that age yet? To have a talk, but you gonna see your girlfriend, take this. It's like, no. And you damage your boys by doing that. And y'all thinking y'all doing something to make them be men. And stop being so quick to make them be do adult things and let them be children. Because you damaging them more than you freaking helping them. Or you think you helping them. Because not only that, you expose them to SA early. You're exposing them to look at sex as a demand and not something that could be consensual. You also teaching them there's no boundaries in the sex game and no cannot be the answer. You also teach them early on that their mind is warped in the sexual world mentality that's what's normal. Instead of building communication skills, social skills, life partnering skills, things that you could do to make sure the other partner you with is happy. But no, you will be self-centered and narcissistic and don't even think about others. And your mind is so messed up because the boy who trusts his father trusts them in the world that he's not prepared for. So I would say that was not cute. And it's not funny. And it's not right to do that. At the end of the day, let your kids be kids. And you give him this type of supplement, thinking it's going to do something to happen. And then what if this poor kid get addicted to it? And then he get older and they realize that he can't get it up because he's taking this thing. So he needs to have the drug so young to have sex. Because he trusts his father. And you know exactly sometimes why females don't want their kids around the father. Because their father is no good. Forcing this kid to take that, not even talking to him about it, don't even give it in the first place. That's the part that get me upset. Why you gave that boy the thing in the first place? I don't understand the mentality. Because you want to make sure that he don't be gay or whatever. Stop that, because that's not how it works. Because you will further damaging the kid's mind. Their reality is going to be so warped and distorted that they ain't going to know what's normal, know what's right and wrong. Because at the early age, my father gave me something that changed my life, and not in the good way. So you sitting here laughing and saying, take it. And because he trusted you, not realizing you're putting him in danger. because you don't know what's gonna be done, or because you so excited that he gonna see his girlfriend, and might happen. What could happen? He might don't realize what's happening down there. They gonna realize that it can't go down. He have a boner or something like that, and then he might get addicted to it. That was crazy. I like. What's your thoughts? Because I could say more, but I'm trying to keep it cute. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Because I wanted to share my opinion because I said that's not good. Because so the gender y'all saying y'all pushing, think about it. Just like it's just not the only person. It was like celebrities doing this. That have a grown ass woman going down in these teenage boys. So you want to teach them how to be a man. That's not teaching anybody being no man. What you teaching them, it deserves that sex has no boundaries. And they can do whatever they want. I mean, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that down below in the comment section. All right, so Gabrielle Union, right? Y'all know sometimes she been in the news a lot of the day. I think a lot of people really not feeling her like that because they feel like she say a lot of things to create controversy. And so that she always saying something to get people to talk, to stay relevant. That's what a lot of people saying. So it was a misleading Instagram post because I got it from Instagram saying that Gabrielle Union in her first marriage cheated on her first husband because she has made a lot of money, and because she has a lot of money, that she is guaranteed or she is green light to cheat. That's what the title made it seem like. So it made it seem like because she was the breadwinner of her first marriage, that she was licensed to cheat on her husband, and because she was making the money. And low key, that's how a lot of men thinks that right now. That they because they take care of the household, the woman staying home, taking care of the kids, not going out, and you're the breadwinner. That gives you the right to control. It also gives you the right to do what you want to do because they can't tell you what you're supposed to be doing because you're the one providing. Because you provide the income, you find the money. Then how dare you try to dictate because I'm taking care of you. So yo, that don't say. So I take care of you. You don't have any say. So the title mislead us and made it seem like that because she was making money and she was a breadwinner, she was cheating on her husband because she can and she has money. But when you read the details, it comes to find out, yes, the thing stays true that she was making a lot of money and she probably was the breadwinner because he was mostly staying home and everything. Because I think she mentions that he was staying home and she was working out and doing things. He was cheating on her. Before she even thought about cheating, she was going out working, doing, I don't know what she was doing at the time, like roles, movies, whatever she was doing. She was working, bringing home money, taking care of the man, taking care of the household, loving her man, thinking he's faithful. All while she doing all that and he was cheating on her. Take advantage, cheating on her. You don't even have much going on for yourself. Be in the house, I'm the one making all the money, and you got cheating on me. So instead of being upset about it, instead of her like, oh my gosh, crying on the pillow, eating her life away, she decided, okay, you decided to do it, I decided to do it too. Because at the end of the day, I'm a working person, I'm making my own money, and what I'm sitting here looking like being down for someone who disrespected me. So I'm gonna do it back. You could dish shit, then you could be able to take it. And that's what she said. So I think a lot of people missed that part when they realized that he's the one who was cheating on her. Way before she started to cheat back. So with the title mislead us, and that's why sometimes these posts is mislead us with the title, is that when you watch the video or you watch the clip, it's nowhere near to what it was said. And when you read, it's nowhere near exactly what was written. So I said, where y'all got this from? Because they do that to make people click on their stuff. And I know as a tactic, clickbait. But we read it, it explains that yes, she did cheat, but only after he was cheating. And because she was a breadwinner and everything, I could do what I want because I make my own money. He wasn't supporting me. So I'm going to do it. I have the right to cheat because he has been doing it to me while I was busting my behind taking care of his family. Because he had no respect for me, I don't need to respect him. And that's what she did. And I'm not mad at it at the end of the day because guys do this all the time. But they cheat all the time. The woman's faithful. So when you have a woman that say, whatever, I'm mostly breadwinner, you stay at home and you still cheating on me as a man and feel like I couldn't do it, no. Now everybody was thinking that, because she was making more money, that she was licensed to cheat. So now she went Dwayne, what's his name? Dwayne Wade? Yeah, Dwayne Wade. She was like, oh, if Dwayne may make more money, so he's licensed to cheat on Gabby? I don't know. I'm not counting their pockets. But it was misleading until you read the article, okay? All right. Maurice Scott, aka Hotbox. I call him Hotbox on my reviews when I do Love and Marriage Huntsville. He decided to go on Instagram Live. Now, I might not have that particular live, but I may could put down a YouTube video that I heard the whole live from, and then you can listen to what he was saying. He decided to go on live and decided to give out these awards to YouTubers who review Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, he decided to call it the Funky Dineva Reviewer Award and didn't ask Funky it was okay to use his name, but he decided to use it anyway because he felt like Funky paved the way for these other reviewers to review the show and talk about it. But if if my memory serves me, when the show first came out, Funky was not reviewing it like that. People was begging him to review it, and then he started reviewing it. Yes, he has a lot of connections, and he made big for himself, and he really not doing YouTube that much. He doing Fox Souls, and he doing a lot of other stuff. So he doing this. He doing his thing. And congratulations to him, and big up to him. More power to him, more power of him, inspiration, and everything. But I feel like he was not the person who pioneered for all the rest of the people to review the show. I feel like it was other YouTubers who was reviewing it since season one that made other ones review it. And because people was begging Funky to review it, then he started reviewing it. But he hasn't been reviewing that much anyway because he stopped reviewing it. So for him to throw that shade and say he pioneered and he paved the way and this all this and stuff like that, I was like, oh, okay, that was crazy. That's kind of shade. And shade at other people that Barney feels something way about it, Color Me Pink feels something way about it. Some people feel something way about it. Now, it's good that he decided to honor content creators, especially the black ones on YouTube, because we try to make it big. We don't get it as much as the white counterparts and everything. So we try to get it as much as possible. I'm a small YouTuber myself. So I would like to get one day to get to that status or get to the grand scheme of things like Ashton Miller or Forrest Rocks or some people who I got influenced by to do YouTube. And I like my little small channel. And I hope one day it will get there. Maybe it could start now, y'all. It's like that. But it's nice that these YouTubers get recognized because acknowledged because I listen to a lot of the YouTubers that he mentioned. And but at the same time, he then went on, he said who the people are in the male and female category. And then at some people, he gave his feedback and critiques on each YouTubers. And then he felt like he gave some names of the YouTubers that he felt like that was not objective. And I would say he said that because he felt like the YouTubers that call him out and his brothers out and they Scott families out, he felt like they're not objective because they riding for male. It's not like people are riding for male. I review Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I don't have no favorites. But if you could see it from the beginning to now, you could tell that all these people was trying to put the blame all on Mel. And we try to tell y'all that it's not only on Mel. They all are full of it. Mel had her moments, but at the same time, Mel owned up her stuff. She never claimed she was innocent. And she does be many and pessy at times. She said it. And when she does say what she says, she tell you the truth. Sometimes she apologizes, sometimes she does apologize, but she own up to her stuff. But the rest of y'all don't. Y'all do gymnastics, y'all full of it. Y'all explain things that need to be explained things, defend things where y'all want to defend. Especially with this whole thing between Mel and Wanda about Wanda talk about the Mel's kids. Y'all do a gymnastics instead of saying Wanda is completely dead wrong. But when people, YouTubers or reviewers call you out on it, hot box, more so a teacher, then be not objective. No, we could be objective, but we don't have to be sitting here and act like we have to like you to not be objective. And I hate that because now you realize you try to criticize YouTubers who feel like, oh, if we call you out, you can't be objective to us and you not good. And we can stop watching. No. First of all, we all try to figure out why you took the time upon yourself to do this live. Don't you got cases to work on? Like what you was doing. Like you just took your time to give this review awards out. And nice you acknowledge to people because now people who watches know him, watch his Instagram, may search for his people that he's named and mentioned. So they might get increased viewships. But it's crazy how you put this out there like that. And then also kind of shade some of the people and criticize some of the YouTubers. Because we watch your show and we critique you. So you took upon yourself to come after other people. I was like, listen, hope this don't make people like turn against each other. It was nice to some extent that people say it is, that to be acknowledged. But a lot of them said they don't really care. Because what's the point of that? What's the point of you doing all that? Shading, misinformation, whatever. He has his own opinions and let it be. But at the end of the day, you cannot tell us that we're not objective because we don't lie for you. And people only call you biased and I'm not objective because we call someone out who they like or don't like. Oh, I like Mel. So I voted for Mel. I did this. I said, no. We call how we see it. And it's a bunch of foolery across all the board, not just Mel. So that's that. So y'all will tell how y'all feel. Like I said, I'll put the link in there. I want you to listen to what he said and y'all tell me y'all opinions. Now he did mention some YouTubers I won't mention here. It's like Bonnie Blue. He mentioned Miss Nisha IMO. He mentioned Nisa Dixon. He mentioned Lottie the Voice, Sky the Nature, DJ Richie Sky. There's a couple others he mentioned. So a lot of the persons he did mention I do watch. All right. And lastly, Carlos King, he has 2 new shows coming out. No, one show is coming in the second season that's got announced, and another show is coming out in March. One it was called The Encore. Y'all remember Encore? The first season that it got, I think it was last year, that got a big, huge amount of views. Because we like that. It was people in their prime at the one time in the 90s come together, form a super group, and create an album in 30 days. Work together, people from different groups. We had someone from Total. Wait. Yeah. Wait, what's Total, right? Yeah. Yeah. Keisha paying for Total. And they had Aisha and Nisha from 702, and different people, Keely Williams and Aubrey O'Day, Shamari DeVoe. A lot of them came together trying to form a super group. At the end of the day, not all the ladies survived, and they created Blueprint. Nothing came out of it after that, but it was a good experiment to see how they come together on the fights and this hardship. Now, they did say second season is on the works, and they might sprinkle some male artists in that mix. So I want to hear from y'all who y'all feel like should be in the second season if they had included any male. It could be an all male version, like the first season was all female, or it could be a mix of male and females. Who y'all want to see from groups or ex-boy group members or single solo artists that can come together and form an album or create an album and create a little group? Whether or not they stay together or not, they may create an album. All right. So y'all was that. So Encore season 2 is coming back out, and if it does come back out, I will review it. Okay. Next is Carlos King has another show called Grown and Gospel, and I was like, oh, he went to this route, and I want to know what's the basis of the show, because baby, I could tell you, most people who watch this Carlos King show are African American, Black community, and everything. And a lot of people in the Black community, they are considered saints. They are sanctified, the holy word in the Bible. So they may be really harsh and critical of this show called Grown and Gospel. Because it's going to be about the basics of foundation of gospel and Godship and church. And then the other side of things, the double life or anything else they have, and the drama behind maybe the church drama. Or if it not might be church drama, it's about their lives as gospel artists, but at the same time, what they do outside of that. So it's like, I'm trying to see what's this about. Like, I might tune in. I'm not sure I'm going to review it or not, but I might tune in and see how it goes in March. I mean, it's Carlos King. Like I said, I don't call him the king of reality TV show, but I'm not going to shame him and realize that he does create content for people who loves this stuff. I wish he could fine tune his shows more, but he does make some good content. I ain't gonna give him that. And the gospel, on the gospel, you gonna have people mad at you, Carlos. I know you step in the territory. People gonna be mad that I'm gonna watch it, like this, but I can see it now. Oh no, this is not supposed to be, and this is that, and I don't care. So you try to promote this, and this is this that. I can see it now. So y'all let me know how y'all feel. Y'all anticipating this show, or y'all might not watch it because you know how he may not come correct when it comes to the gospel work. Because baby, when you try to touch the gospel, people got some rules and regulations on that, and they gonna be gospel police up in here. Oh, they might choose his show out, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Because one thing about the church rap church folks, they don't play. They can be delusional or they don't play. But that was my All You See video. I know it's kind of long, but I wanted to give y'all the 4 topics. So please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel. And if you saw a climb, please support my Cash App down below. It's ticker down below. And tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Any topics I've discussed, y'all let me know. I appreciate it. I will read. I will respond back if anything. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.